What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing a Mirror Made Me Do It deck, or a Esper Mirror Made Control deck, however you want to say it. It's not going to be an Esper Stacks, though. I know Esper Stacks has been going around a lot here recently since I believe somebody won some tournament with it. But yeah, it's not going to be your classic Esper deck that you always see. It is going to be a control deck, but we're going to be focusing on a few other things. So before we go and hop into this deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions for this video, future videos, or past videos. If you're looking to support the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. It'll give you an update every time we put out a video such as this one. If you're looking to support the channel through a monetary means, you can hit the join button down below the video, and it'll give you a list of perks you can acquire upon joining. And last but not least, if you're looking to pick up some magic cards, you can head over to tcgplayer.com and use the promo code TheNewDoctorSpillicle. Alrighty, on into this deck tech or deck breakdown. So, the inspiration for this deck solely came from Mirrormade. I think I got my 4th copy in a pack the other day, like yesterday or the day before. And I was like, hey, Mirrormade, that's a card that I haven't really, tried to break yet, you know? That's a card I haven't really taken a hard look at. And I went and checked in my my cards, and apparently I have 4 copies. Now, we're only playing 3 because I had to tone this deck in a little bit, right? I had to tune it up, make it worthwhile. But don't worry, we're still playing some janky, awesome win combo that you guys and girls probably wouldn't be expecting. So we'll get there in due time. Now, kicking us off, we have 3 copies of Witching Well, which is going to be excellent at drawing his cards, scrying, and it's an artifact, which will come into play later. We do have 2 copies of Duress to try and get out any counters or whatever our opponent may have early, get it out real early. Because honestly, control decks up against this control deck are pretty good because they have so many counters, and this doesn't really run that many counters. It's you could tune it up. You could definitely take out the Glass Caskets if you wanted to, and throw in some more counter spells, or throw in some more Prison Realms. Honestly, I feel like Prison Realm may be a little bit better than Glass Casket, but again, I'm trying these 2 out, and I want to try them out in different variations of decks to see, which one I really prefer. Moving us down, we have 2 copies of Legion's End. I know, a card a lot of y'all probably thought you would never see me play, right? Because this card is solely for control players. Solely for the fact of removing your opponent's, hey, look at how many creatures I got, right? Which is not generally my style. Generally, I don't like to squash somebody's parade. However, Legion's End also shuts down Golos Field. Shuts it down, right? You use Legion's End, wipe their zombies. Now, I'm not saying you're going to live because you wipe their zombies, but I'm saying it's a 2-mana semi-stopper. Again, Golos Field is really hard to stop, but Legion's End hopefully will help you get there. Moving us along, we have 2 copies of Thought Erasure to help us either A, surveil, or B, take away some of our opponent's cards that we may not want them to use on us. We have 2 copies of Prison Realm, as I've mentioned with Glass Casket. It is some awesome removal. And one thing that's interesting to note is Prison Realm can hit Planeswalkers, so keep that in mind. We have Mirrormade, which, for those of you who don't know the effect of Mirrormade, whenever you have Mirrormade, whenever you play Mirrormade, you may have Mirrormade enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield already. So, can be your opponent's if you want to take your opponent's stuff. It can be yours if you want to copy your own stuff. And again, the whole base for this deck was playing Mirrormade and then using it on some interesting things like Revenge of Ravens or Ethereal Absolution, right? That's going to be our main focus at least. We do have 3 copies of Sinister Sabotage because I'm not saying that all counter spells are bad. I'm just saying that I don't run a whole lot of them. But this is mostly in here for the surveil to help us with the Disinformation Campaigns, bringing them back to our hands alongside the Thought Erasures. Excuse me. We have 1 copy of Oath of Kaya because I only have 1 copy of Oath of Kaya. Otherwise, I would at least be playing 2, if not 3. I think this card is really, really awesome. And even though we're not playing any Planeswalkers, the effect in general is just is pretty awesome. Alright, so moving us down, we have 2 copies of Disinformation Campaign. Going to make our opponents discard a card, going to allow us to draw a card. And if we play Sinister Sabotage or Thought Erasure while we have some of these down, we'll just bounce them right back into our hand and get to play them again. So, fairly cool little combo there. We do have 3 copies of Revenge of Ravens. Now, this is kind of a new enchantment, so for those of you who don't know, whenever a creature attacks you or a Planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. So what's the idea here? What's the premise? we get down Revenge of Ravens, but we won't just get down 1 Revenge of Ravens, right? We get down 2, 3, 4, maybe even. So then, even if they attack with a creature with 4 power, they're really only killing themselves, and they're not going to do, you know, they're going to do net 0 damage to you, because this will proc before the damage is activated. So, say you have 3 life, and your opponent has a creature that deals 3 damage, and you have Revenge of Ravens. You'll be fine. I mean, you're going to have 1 health, but you'll be fine for that turn. So, keep that in mind when you go to play this card. Moving us down, we do have 2 copies of Ritual of Soot for some awesome board wipe, alongside Kaya's Wrath for a little bit more board wipe. We have 2 copies of Doom Foretold, because I'm really enjoying this card, and if you Mirrormade it, you know, all the better. Your opponent has to sacrifice 2 things at the beginning of their turn, and it can really get on people's nerves. Moving us down, we have 2 copies of Enter the God Eternals for some removal / life gain / it just being a card I really enjoy. Like I said, this isn't this isn't your standard Esper stacks, and this is my go at an Esper control deck, right? It's still janky, still very janky. I mean, hell, our win con is Revenge of Ravens and Ethereal Absolution being mirror-mated, right? Or you could always use Dance of the Manse if they keep removing your stuff, but we'll get on to that. So, Ethereal Absolution, a card I absolutely love and hate. Hate to see it against me, love to play it myself, and it's a card that, say you get down 1 copy of Ethereal Absolution, say you draw out 2 copies of Mirrormade, there you go, there's 3 Ethereal Absolution. Any creature with 3 or less health is dead immediately from your opponent. Furthermore, your little 1/1 spirits that you create, they're going to be up to what, 4/4, 3/3, something like that, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then last but not least, we do have 1 copy of Dance of the Manse, because again, this isn't an Esper Stacks deck. However, if you're going up against a green deck, red deck, maybe a white deck, I don't know if black has any artifact or enchantment removal, but I know green and red do, and maybe white. But yeah, so this is mostly for those decks that are specifically playing against artifacts and enchantments, and then you'll want to use this to bring them back, and yada yada yada. Because honestly, aside from Witching Well, you don't want any of your enchantments or artifacts to be destroyed, right? Sometimes you'll sacrifice them with Doom Foretold, but like I said, for the large majority, this is specifically to target those decks that are specifically targeting you, right? And try to still win out there. So that's going to do it for our deck tech or deck breakdown, and now we're going to go and hop right into some matches. Azor on Tonalico? Look. I don't know. Okay, I gave it my best shot. This is a rough hand. I feel like I say that a lot, but honestly, in Magic, like there are a lot of times where you need to mulligan. Here, probably. And why do I say that? Aggro is fairly prominent, right? You have all the knights and the cavalcades and all that. It's prominent enough to cause warrant for cautiousness, right? To the point to where you can't just keep a hand like this generally. Now we are playing ranked, and I'm fine with like playing riskier in ranked. But if you're seriously trying to grind, yeah, I probably would have swapped this out, because you don't have anything too great going for you here in the starter hand. Sure, you got the. Do I want to go ahead and play the castle? I think I do, just to be sure that we can play the ritual come turn 4 if need be. All right. More land. That actually puts us up to Ethereal Absolution level. So yeah, I'm fine with it. The only thing that I am a little bit afraid of is whenever I see Fabled Passage and then, yeah, things like this coming out, you can almost guarantee yourself that your opponent is playing either Mardu Knights or Golos Philly, because those are some of the only decks that actually benefit largely from having Fabled Passage. And Mardu Knights don't really, it's not that it benefits from having Fabled Passage, it's that it, well, I guess it does benefit from having it, because it doesn't get the negatives of not having it, right? Of missing those. Oh! Is this a Mardu, what's her name? It's not a Leela. Do y'all know what I'm talking about, though? The Mardu creature that allows you to draw out a demon and an angel and like all this and that. You know? Oh shit, I should not have played that island. I should have went ahead and played Doom Foretold there. Y'all got me distracted. I was sitting here staring at Ritual of Soot and I was like, do I want a Ritual of Soot, just a Bishop of Wings? No, not really. And I was like, oh, well, I have Witching Well, I can use that on their turn. Yeah, definitely should have used Doom Foretold. What the hell, Chance? Maybe this is why you don't think the card's any good. You never use it at the right time. That's okay. We'll pretend we didn't just do that, slash, you know, move on. So what are they getting out here with their Fabled Passage? Really? Another swamp. Okay, so they gotta have double black something, right? That's the only reason why you would want to go for a swamp. I was thinking maybe they were going for Mardu Knights, in which case they would go for Mountain and go for the Embercleave, but I guess it makes sense for the Bishop of Wings. They're probably playing Demons, Angels, and Dragons, bad I guess about it. Which sounds like a variation of Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not actually. Alright, so we'll draw 2 cards here. Dun, dun. Inner God Eternals. Nice! We got a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of stuff. So we are going to go ahead and pay that. We are going to go ahead and play this. And, don't remove my Doom Foretold. Pour Flavor de Spark. Alrighty. Okay, Izor. I think we just straight up go for the Ethereal Absolution. What are they gonna do? D-Spark us again? You know they have it, right? They have to have it. Okay, alright. Ooh. Getting a little sweaty there. No. 5 mana, so we can't just Ritual of Soot that. We can enter the God Eternals on it, though. We'll create a 1/1, then Ethereal Absolution kills the 1/1, so that's kind of nice. So sure, hit me with your best shot. Why don't you fire away? When did that song come out? Anyone know? Was it late 90s? Early 2000s? You know. Alright, so if we enter the God Eternals, we could actually tap in, or shock in a land and play Glass Casket and get rid of one of their Bishop of Wings. Alright, so enter the God Eternals. Right, God's Willing. Of course they have God's Willing. Why would they not have God's Willing? Oh yeah, there she is. There's the bitch I was talking about, Kalia. Whatever her name is. Alright, so whatever. We'll just play Witching Well. Disinformation Campaign I don't want, and the land I do not want, so both of those are going to go to the bottom. And this can enter tapped. Now, we do have Ethereal Absolution. They have some creatures in their graveyard. Well, a creature in their graveyard, so we can start doing that, I suppose. 6/3 with Vigilance. Yeah. Yeah. Oath of Gaia. Fantastic. Just what we needed, just when we needed. So we just go boop. Now, obviously, Aurelia is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, and when I mean a bit, or when I say a bit, I mean a big pain in the ass. But we can go ahead and exile this Angel of Grace, so they can't be using that ability later. Now we have a 2/2 that can defend against the Aurelia. We have a 5/5 that can swing in. So, you know, things are starting to turn around. Did we have to let some shit hit the fan? Sure. But, you know, all's well that ends well. What did they de-spark earlier? What was I trying to play? Did they exile it? Doom Foretold. Okay. I was like, I don't even remember, but I remember them de-sparking something that I wanted. Why would you attack with the 0/3s? That doesn't make... Oh, okay, because Mentor. Right. We block 1 bit of damage, or we block 2 points of damage. Block 1 bit of damage, I guess. So we can get one more little flying spirit. We can kill the Aurelia, right? Right. I could use Ritual of Soot. That's true. That's very true. Maybe I should have used it before I went on using my Enter the God Eternals and all that. But we were trying to get rid of the Angel of Grace, right? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and we still have 5 left. So I could still Ritual of Soot, but I think instead I go Glass Casket. Give me that one. We still need to get in there with some damage, so still going to be swinging him with my 5/5. Alright, we'll end the turn there. Now, I do have mana for Sinister Sabotage, but does that mean that I just absolutely want to play it? No, not necessarily, because we can also spawn up a new unit with Ethereal Absolution, so we definitely want to see where this goes. Also, if they go to get anything back with Sorin, I will Ethereal Absolution it before they have a chance to, so hopefully they're a little bit smarter than that. Nope. Sorry, Azor. You shouldn't have desparked my Doom Foretold earlier. Then we could be even. But you see, you fucked me, so it's time for me to fuck you. In a very consensual, very non-aggressive, very respectful manner. Alright, do they have a combat trick? Any combat trickery here? Oh, right, they have a God's Willing, right? Am I right? Yeah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. That's fun. They still won't be doing, you know, but 1 point of damage. We still keep one of our little flyers. Tranquil Cove is gonna get us some life, you know? It's all about that life. Looks good to me. But I want to kill their Sorin for damn sure. I say we just swing in with one. Honestly, if they trade Aurelia, that's fine. If they lose the Sorin, that's fine. Alright, losing Sorin. Fantastic. Now, again, we can use Ethereal Absolution and get rid of... Oh, no, no. No, no. They are actually all out of creatures. So we can't do that anymore, which means they play it on their Aurelia. They attack, they have a 2/5. Again, Ethereal Absolution isn't going to do too much for us here, so... If I pay 4... 1, 2, 3, 4... I can still have enough for Sinister Sabotage. Alright. So let's... Wait a minute. What 4 are these taking? 1, 2... Oh, and then my 2 islands? No, I still have 2 blue left over. Okay. As long as I have the mana for Sinister, I'm fine. Excuse me. Duress and a Disinformation Campaign. Neither of those are spectacular. We're going to take 5 points of damage here. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. We got to get rid of that Aurelia. As much as I hate to say it, she's being a goddamn nuisance. I don't think there's anything we really care about, but just for the sake of them not getting it back, right? Let's go ahead and Ethereal Absolution, get the Sorin gone for good. I think we're just dead here. I actually think we're just dead here. So close though. Come on. Dance of the Manse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, Dance of the Manse doesn't do anything except for give us land creatures anyways. How do we stay in this? Well, that certainly helps. Land does not. Get rid of their Deafening Clarion. I can shock in my land and play Disinformation Campaign. Will I? No. 3. He said the 3/6. 2 goes 1. Oh. This game is so close. And by so close, I mean Azor has been kicking my ass all game, and I've been trying to hold it together. Right, we have to find something that gets rid of this goddamn Aurelia. It's like literally do or die at this point. We're down to 2 health. I've shenaniganed my way this far. Not of the Heavenly Did. Okay. Alrighty. So, we can Ritual of Soot and create another unit using Ethereal Absolution. Create another flyer. But we have to block with that flyer. Then we can use Doom Foretold. Oh my god. I don't think we're dead yet. I think we still got it in us. Alright, so, Ritual of Soot, destroy all their creatures, right? Then we can use Ethereal Absolution and bring back a Flying Defender. Oh, my nerves! I bet you they're like, why won't this guy just die? I'm sorry, it's not in me. It's just not in me. I can't do it. I can't, you know? I can't go down without the hardest fight ever. So, let's get rid of that Murderous Rider, shall we? Out of all the cards we don't want to see back, that's definitely probably one of them. Don't shock my flyer! Murderous Rider. Alright. Good game, I suppose. Oh well. You can't win them all, right? You can't win them all. But god damn it, we came close. We came very, very close. Alrighty, on into another game. Sour Draken, gonna be our next foe for the day. Sure. Sure. Seems fun. Alright, now, I chose to go with Watery Grave because our 1-drops are actually all either blue or black. So we have Duress and we have Witching Well. And again, went with Hallowed Fountain because we have things that require double blue. We do have things that require double black, I believe. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe maybe I've just been playing Murderous Rider a whole lot, so it's just like engraved in my brain. If I see black, there's a Murderous Rider, and Murderous Rider is double black for both sides of its spell. So, anyways, looks like we're gonna be going up against a mono blue Flyers deck, which I gotta say, I love them. There's something settling about mono colors, right? Go ahead, counter me. I know you got a quench. Yeah. Oh boy. Isn't it funny that, like, not only could I tell that they were gonna counter me, but I know what card they're gonna use to do it with? That's how you know you play too much Magic. When not do you just know your opponent's actions, you know their cards. That's really sad. Like, okay, if I go to play, I'll show you something. How much do you want to bet there is a Sinister Sabotage within our opponent's hand? If not, I will be so very, very surprised. Come on. Don't let me down now, Sour Draken. Lord, I would hate to be wrong. Ooh, Fairy Duelist. Yes. You know, that's the great thing about these control decks is I used to get, and I still do to a degree, still do, but I used to get even more mad than what I do right now. But I found if you turn it into a game where you're like, is this the card they're gonna play? Is this the card they're gonna play? You know, try and turn it into something fun. Then it actually is fun. Do I want to Oath of Kaya? Not on either one of those things. Let's go. Let's try and jam down these Revenge of Ravens, baby. We don't want them attacking ever. Now watch, I'm going to get up to my Ethereal Absolutions. That's when they're going to have the counter spells. Maybe I'm just being a Debbie Downer. Maybe that's my problem. Duress. What a perfect way to find out. I love Duress for this reason. Because here's the thing. You either let the Duress happen, right, like they did, and I take your Quench. Then I see they have 2 copies of Frilled Mystic, but no way to play it. 2 copies of Unsummon, a Night Pack. And again, no way to play any of those. So, do I go ahead and Oath of Kaya here? We know they have the Frilled Mystic. They draw into some green mana. They're probably going to leave it up, but we can also just wait. But we're going to want to play our Ethereal Absolution as soon as possible. You know what? I'm just going to take out their Spectral Sailor. That's enough drawing for you, buddy. Now we know they're going to go ahead and draw, or they're going to unsummon it. Really? Really? Well, I mean, they do negate me gaining 3 life, but... yeah, they can play it right back down. I don't know. Alright, so no green mana is fantastic. View the board. Duress would help us get rid of the unsummon. Actually, yeah, I 100% want the Duress back on top. Take action. Yeah. Now, do we go ahead and play this? I think so. I think we take a leap of faith. They have 1 card that could be a counter. What's the chances? Oh, thank God. Not high enough. And thankfully, Unsummon doesn't work on Ethereal Absolution. Otherwise, whew, does it? No, okay. I'm gonna be really foolish if I'm sitting here talking out my ass. Sour Draken, really? Really now? You just not having it this morning, huh? Ooh, nice rewards, nice rewards. All right, let's go and hop into a game 3. Psycache? 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 Psycache. I don't know. Really? What are the actual chances that you draw 3 of the exact same card in your starter hand out of 60? Does anyone know the math on that? I think keeping Doom Foretold is the smarter play, but I love Ethereal Absolution. So we're going to go for the riskier play. Yeah, what are the chances of that? The chances of drawing 1 starter card, or 1 card is 1 in 60, right? That's just flat base. You have, well, I guess not for Witching, well, or for Dismal Backwater. We only have 3 copies in the deck. So the chances that we draw 1, you know, 3 in 60, so 1 in 20. The chances that we draw the second one, we only have 2 left out of 59, so it's a 2 in 59 chance. And the chances that we draw the third one as well is a 1 in 58 chance. So, and I believe those are all multiplied together when you're talking about the chances of them happening simultaneously. So, like, you know, if you want to do the math on that, go for it. But I can go ahead and tell you now, like, that's ridiculously low. Of drawing all 3 copies of the same card. That actually sucks. I do want Revenge of Ravens. And I'm seriously considering the Kai's Wrath. But if we keep the Kai's Wrath, we're not going to have mana for it. Well, hell, we wouldn't have mana for it until then anyways, huh? But we're guaranteed not going to have mana for it until then. I just don't know if Kaya's Wrath is going to be quick enough against our opponent here. Fuck it. You gotta try, right? Yeah, that's how you learn, is by trying and failing. So, the only thing that I'm concerned about is we need 1 more white mana in order to really get down Kaya's Wrath. But getting down Revenge of Ravens will be good, because it'll basically negate all the damage that our opponent deals. And until they get, of course, the Cavalcade or the Torbrand, whatever it is that they're looking for here with this mono red deck. But playing Chandra, playing Grim Initiate, you can almost guarantee this is a Cavalcade Torbrand deck. Maybe just Cavalcade, maybe no Torbrand at all. But Revenge of Raven's gonna be swooping in and basically saving us here, right? Because all their little 1/1s aren't gonna be dealing damage to us now when they attack. They're just gonna be dealing damage to them. So, is it costly? Yes. Does it completely negate Cavalcade? No. But is it a great way to slow it down? Hell yeah. 4 mana, like I said, super costly, but well, they'll learn the hard way, I suppose. See? Any damage you do to me, I'll do to you back. It's supposed to be the rendition of the Mary. Is it Mary Poppins? Anything you can do, I can do better? It's been so long. Alright, I just want to note, these are the 2 exact colors that we do not need. We just need white mana so we can play the Kai's Wrath. Now, I'm still happy to draw a land, don't get me wrong, because that puts us one closer to Ethereal Absolution, which is, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, I just find it funny that we drew into a split land, but it was literally one of the only 3, I think we had 3 blue-black split lands left in this deck. It was one of the only 3 of those that we didn't need, right? Alright, so they are going to deal 3 damage to us this turn, but we're also going to deal 3 damage right back to them, so... Oh, and it looks like our Revenge of Ravens procs before their Cavalcade. That's really useful. Like, you wouldn't think it, but how many times in a Cavalcade deck has it came down to, like, you were almost there, but, like, you died because of Cavalcade, right? Because no matter if you block their creatures or not, that little Cavalcade bit of damage is going to kill you. So, that's actually really nice. Alright, draw 2 cards with Witching Well, so hopefully we can hit a white land here, right? No! Actually, fuck. I love this game sometimes. It's like me and this game are friends, right? And sometimes it fucks with me just to laugh at me. Y'all know, you have that friend, right? Yeah, so Torbrand, not happening. Just, get it out of here. Give me a land. Give me some white mana. Mirrormade. You son of a bitch. I'm actually going to keep it for the lulz, because we have Ethereal Absolution. We can actually play it now. Crazy, right? We managed to get up to enough mana to play Ethereal Absolution before we got enough mana to play the Kai's Wrath. So yeah, this is kind of nice, right? Seeing a Cavalcade deck kill themselves, literally kill themselves trying to kill you. It's so nice. Alright, so here goes this. What do y'all want to say they scoop? Wages? Bets? Enter them now. I think that's a scoop. Surely they're not gonna like sit here and play through the game and actually make me. Oh, thank you. I was about to say, because we will be able to kill them. It's just a matter of like, okay, let me play my Mirrormade, let me spend my mana to create some creatures, and let me swing in. You know, it just would have been a whole process, and we all knew what was coming. So, nonetheless, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, and as always, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.